Hi everybody, I'm Bernie Hollywood. I'm here with my Boat of Hope campaign, which has been 2 years now since we've launched the campaign. What is the campaign? The campaign is a vision, a mission of ours to open up a conversation with early years children, 5 to 11, about their mental health and well-being through the creative arts and adventure, but also not forgetting the 11 to 18-year-olds, the older children, the youths as we call them. For those young people, we're focused on depression and suicide. And again, we're using the creative arts and we're using adventure to actually get that conversation started. We're not the solution to mental health and depression and suicide. We are only just a very, very small part of opening up a conversation whereby those children can then get the further support that they require through the agencies and amazing charities that we have in the UK. So that is our campaign. It started 2 years ago, and we have had 3 activations since we launched 2 years ago. Our first activation was to pull our boat for 300 miles around an airfield down in Wiltshire with the RAF and the Army to basically emphasise the 300 plus children that took their lives to suicide in the UK last year, ages between 11 and 18, which is so shocking. And that was a huge success. That's successful that the Army came on board with us at that time, and we've now actually partnered with the Army to talk about mental health within the force as well. It's been hugely successful. Our second part of the activation was to take our boat around the United Kingdom. We've done a national tour in association with the Parent Pay Group, our supporting partner. We visited over 50 high schools and primary schools around the UK with our boat, opening up thousands of conversations through the creative arts and adventure about how we feel inside our heads and hearts. The last activation was me rowing across the Atlantic Ocean with our Boat of Hope, hugely unique within the race that takes place every year. I was the only boat in the fleet that had a giant mural wrapped around it, depicting a young person going through depression and coming out with hope. And we actually chose that particular race, that particular challenge, because it's seen by over 950 million people around the world. And it's been a hugely successful campaign. We've started the conversations around the world with young people that really you can talk about how you feel. But doing it through the creative arts is a really, really smart way of doing that. Of actually asking a young person, put on paper how you feel inside here, and you'll be absolutely amazed by what you get back in response. So that's been fantastic for us in every regard. And now we've moved to our final phase here in Liverpool Cathedral, which is really to celebrate the campaign and to bring young people here to see the artwork on the boat that they've created to make this amazing mural, but also have a celebration of how we feel as individuals as well. So we've got 2 books alongside. We have our Bernie and Boaty book, which is for our younger readers, age 5 to 11, which was put together by an award-winning children's author, Natalie Reeves Billing, and illustrated by Lisa Williams beautifully, and it's an Amazon #1 bestseller. And we have got copies available here at the Cathedral. And also we have a Marvel comic called The Boat of Hope, and that is also available for our older readers from 11 to 18 onwards. And we have limited copies available throughout the whole of the exhibition for that as well.
Hello, my name is Natalie Reeves Billing and I'm a children's author, and I have a company called Split Perspectives which delivers these bad boys to organisations across the city. So we sent 7,000 of these out last year, all on a Boat of Hope theme, and they have inside of them learning materials, books, and also origami, so children can paper craft all sorts of things. And there's an art competition which 350 children entered. They've been made into a huge scale mural which is now at the back of the cathedral, and it looks awesome. And 7 winners are getting their prizes tonight as well from 7 city ambassadors, city leaders who believe in mental health. This is the official book, which you can see I'm wearing today. I like to go the whole hog. I see it as a conversation starter, which is important what the campaign is about. So these are my mental health books that are to do with the campaign. Mental health has always been a big passion of mine. As an author, I tend to write books quite unintentionally that are about personal, emotional journeys, and so every one of my books are about perspectives and about how we see each other. And so when Bernie asked me to come up with a book about this, I was so excited. It was right down my street. It was a complicated ask to write the book for Bernie and Boaty, because obviously you don't want to let the campaign down but also because it was a physical journey, I had to describe those facts, but I also had to make it very interesting for young kids. So I transformed Bernie into a 7-year-old in short pants and put it into rhyme, which everyone loves a good rhyme. And yeah, it tended to, and we based it here in Liverpool as if he was setting sail from Liverpool, so I was allowed some creative license as well, which you have to have.